There's nothing worse than people not willing to admit they've made a mistake, and there's nothing worse than people who aren't willing to take responsibility for a mistake. I think mistakes are, I won't say go so far as to say they're essential. I think it's fair to say mistakes just happen. And there is no perfect world, but it's how we handle our mistakes to determine what those mistakes mean. And I think in many respects, a lot of people are afraid to make mistakes, and so therefore they're afraid to try too hard. Most people, they take from mistakes shame and guilt. Failure, shame and guilt. Whereas for me, that's incredibly unproductive and therefore missing the entire function of what a mistake is. I don't think mistakes should be viewed as things that are wrong. I think they should be viewed as things that help us identify gaps. A mistake by virtue helps us identify a knowledge gap, a skills gap, an experience gap. To me, our relationship with mistakes says everything about our ability to succeed, our relationship with failure. To me, life is like Donkey Kong. And every now and then the big ape in the sky throws a barrel at us and he gets us, Sometimes it's on stage 1, sometimes it's on stage 10. But wherever it hits us, ultimately it tells us, okay, we've got a skill to get to that level. And if you want to get to the next level in Donkey Kong, then you've just got to get better. And how do you get better? You keep practicing the same level over and over and over and over. You keep making the same mistakes over and over until you get to a point like, fuck, there's got to be a better way. And we find that better way, because I want my entire team, I want all of my clients, to not have shame and guilt when it comes to their mistakes, but to have, a level of pride. First of all, you tried, okay? And secondly, now that you've tried and you failed, great, what did you get? What was the benefit? What was the value? The value of your mistake is the lesson that you get from it. If you don't get any lesson from your mistake, then it's worthless. And then you're just going to repeat it again.